Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. We'll have him gain up a handful there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Darnold. Hits his running back. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Absolutely fires this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
2-2.
Tyler with a chance to run it here. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Designed to look for Murray. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Green. Buzz. Easy, deuce. Hey, ace.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. York to kick off.
Now it's York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Headed out right. Darnold's getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Has it at the 37. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 21. At the 37-yard line.
Omaha. Shit! Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. Caught by his back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
6-yard line.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull that in front further, 13-zip. York now for the extra point.
Dave York on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Dave York.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Darnold looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, Darnold. This is a heater going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off. He's got room to roam. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Creed, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Darnold coming back after the pick. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. 21-0 our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
On with a quick pass out line. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense to the line fast.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Cardinals' 8-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it, Kamara. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, it gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 25. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making a 3-possession game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 7. York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. To the races, middle of the field. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Saints 7. York to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to work they go after the interception. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
We go, stop.
Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That play wrapped up by DeMario Davis.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's a design run. Murray has it. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that run. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Green.
Murray on 3rd down. It's cut by Harrison. And they got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Benson on 1st and 10. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll toss it near to Benson, and he gets him 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Murray. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals are racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey Benson, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
42, Saints 14. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Darnold. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
At the 37-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
That's one. Two.
From the gun, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Big Ace open.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shit. Omaha.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Chuck there to haul it in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. On the move, hit it right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
The field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
21.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Murray to throw. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in a hurry up here.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Go now! Hey, over! Hey, shit!
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looks like a design keeper for Murray. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Big Ace, 2-2. Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. 2-2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 10.
Shift. Whoa. 2-2.
To the air on 3rd and long. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Whoa, what you got? 2-2. Ace.
They snap it to Murray. Escapes the pocket. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They give it to him again. Space on the right, and he's got room. He has room past the 25. It's a race down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Vacates quickly left side. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going play action. It's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
52. Saints 27. Dave York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. From the gun, Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
They'll work against the blitz. And they pick him off again! And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
And 7.
Off the play action, here's Murray. He rolls to his right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Dose of the hurry up here.
7-yard gain. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Another throw coming for Murray. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, Murray. Gets another into the hands of Harrison. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Murray on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. North now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead.
Saints 27.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Guess who hits has another. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Darnold. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints will trail by 25.
Saints 34.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Play action now. Murray finds his back complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. This one quickly to Harrison. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's with Harrison again. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing again, Murray dumps it off to his running back. And that right there here's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They'll send it up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Setting up the screen. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
1-1. 2-2. Hey, Larry. Hey. Stop.
They snap it to Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep running away with this. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cardinals 66, Saints 34. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Darnold to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10. Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Blue, green jack. Blaster, stick, set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds a man underneath. It's Camaro. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Right blue. Fury, yellow. Set.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Set, ready.
First down,
Blue,
New
33,
Orleans.
yellow.
They send the tight end in motion left. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. The left side is caught by Pitts. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Black Ultra. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. He brings it in. We got the football clock, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
2-2, hot! 2-2, hot!
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Barely outside of their own end zone. It's 2nd and long. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. Now Murray on the play fake. Hauled in again. It's McBride. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.